lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strada. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get into this video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page and I just thought to share with you guys because I want you guys' opinion where this white woman was saying, doing this act on a, Black History Month. Guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section on what you think of this video. If you believe that this is just an ordinary act and maybe she just okay with what she did, guys, just leave me your own thoughts and let's get into the video.
Hey everybody, how are you? So listen, I'm out and about running errands. My car is having its annual maintenance situation, but I did have a minute to talk to you for a second. Have any of you all seen these candles from the Mandingo collection? Yeah, the candle maker Sarah Thompson, she has decided to make a candle of a black man's head, and once lit, the utter monstrosity that head turns into, I can't imagine that she would think that was art. Now, she has doubled down because the candle has received backlash because she's calling it the Mandingo collection. I mean, really? In Black History Month, this is what we do on white ladies. Still, this is what we're doing. Now, I have a million thoughts racing through my head, so I have to slow down my thought process because I want to make sure you guys understand me when I say this is in the utmost poorest taste possible for any one human being. Now, I'm gonna post a picture of it up here, and I'm only gonna put it up for a second because when the candle is not lit, it is beautiful. But when you light the candle, it just becomes a amalgamation of just pain and suffering and just something horrible to look at. Now, I don't know if that was the artist's intention, but she has doubled down on this candle. She is saying that if a black woman had made it, it wouldn't be this much backlash. But no, Sarah, sweetheart, it would have, because this candle is at the poorest taste possible for any one human being. And somehow she has managed to blame black women for the creation. Oh yes, her words are she said it with a full chest. Now, I want you to go to the story and find it because this is something that you need to be led to. Once you find it and read her words about how black women are, I can't even form my mouth to say the words. She physically found a way to blame black women for the creation of such an abominational candle. Way to go, black white women. You have yet again found a way to just put your foot on the neck of what's right and wrong in this country. The question should be asked, not why you did it, but the question should be asked, why do you keep doing things of this nature? I guess that is the question. So Sarah Thompson, sweetheart, you really should be lucky that certain black people aren't in the room because I'm sure bail money would be needed. This is insensitive. It's poor judgment at best. And we're only 6 days in. 6 days into Black History Month. And this is what's happening? What's going on? Wow.
All I'm gonna say is, what the fuck is a Mandingo candle? What the fuck is a Mandingo candle? Then that might be a Mandingo cake right there. and she just eating that nigga's head. We just can't keep a break. We just can't catch a break. 3 days in, and I gotta see this bullshit. All I'm gonna say is, what the fuck is a Mandingo can do?
Look, I know that it's Black History Month, and I know there's going to be a lot of black people who's going to be upset with this post. And I seen it earlier today, and I already read the comments, so I know they're upset. But if it wasn't a YT person, this is probably the most beautiful, creative candle I've ever seen. But it's also disturbing because it's like you're making money off black suffering, because like the candle you light and then the tears come down and it's melting down on the face. It just gives me like torture, like what they used to do in the 1800s during slavery. I don't know. But besides that point, if it was not a candle, it was just a sculpture, this is probably the most beautiful sculpture. I gotta see how someone could be upset by it, but I'm gonna be honest, it's probably the most beautiful candle ever that I've seen. But I understand why.
So, please go back and see that young man's thoughts, perspective, respect. However, as a scientist and a spiritualist, my mind goes two very different places when I see this. As a spiritualist, my mind first goes to that is an effigy. You know, you're burning something in semblance of a black man, and as he spoke to the fact that the wax trickles down and it appears as if the man is crying, and then my mind goes to my ancestors who were burned alive and things of that nature, and I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good with respect to the history of this country, with what we know about the lynchings that went on, with what we know about the horrible activities. And I call it activities because I mean it was times when they did this after church on Sundays. You know, the horrible activities such as lynchings that went on that often involved burning black flesh. I'm not comfortable with seeing that. From a spiritual perspective, there is a lot of energy that is associated with making a sculpture of a black man and then allowing it to be burned. I don't like that. I don't like that. It does not sit well with me. Now, from the scientific perspective on this, my mind then goes to the original creator, the white woman, Sarah, I believe her last name was Thompson, who created this, and her intentions. Now, everyone is speaking the fact that she was coming from a place of attempting to be symbolic as far as the tears coming down and things of that. It's like the pain of a black man in this country, right? Okay. However, it just forces me to be reminded, and again, my scientific mind, I go to evolution. It forces me to once more be reminded that these are the descendants of people who had true empathy and sympathy for any type of human that did not look like them, bred out. It had to be bred out, because how could you have empathy or sympathy or even a level of humane respect for another individual that did not physically look like you and allow the things that happen to people of color on this continent to happen? They had to breed out empathy in each other in order to take the route of survive and thrive that they chose to take. And as such, we are now dealing with newer generations who are doing what they can to try to, I suppose, epigenetically reflip on the switch of empathy by deconstructing and learning the truth about what happened and taking in people of color's experiences. And it's difficult for them because they are the products of individuals who had true empathy and sympathy bred out. So they do things like make a sculptured candle in the likeness of a black man and believe that a candle burning with the likeness of a black man's head and face that would eventually show it as if it is tears as the wax trickle down from the burning. And in their mind, that is something that would be symbolic as them showing that they have respect and empathy. Because once more, the true empathy and sympathy had to have been bred out at some point. And that's the only way I can make this make sense to me. Like, logically, that's the only way that this makes sense to me. And again, like I said, from a spiritualist perspective, everything in me wants to call on the ancestors to right some wrong, shall one say. From a scientific perspective, I look at this and I say, this is the product of individuals who bred out empathy. This is why they were more upset with Barbie not receiving certain awards than they are about what's going on in Palestine. Happy Black History.
Like, seriously, lovelies, when I first sighted this candle, this Mandigo candle, I was so scared. Like, I was like, what is this? What is this? I was so scared that I was like, what is this? Then I decided to like check it out to know what people are talking about it, and I realized that it's actually an act, like an act. It's a Mandigo candle. This actually is something that is owned by a white woman. She decided to make this candle on a Black History Month. Maybe her intention was actually, not bad. Let's just assume it wasn't bad. Maybe her intention was the fact that, she's making this candle and she's showing her talent and how I cannot even comprehend this candle right now. Like, why wouldn't she make like a white person candle, like a lighter complexioned candle, if it's all art? Like, she wanted to like show us the way artistry she is, or the way that she's so talented. Why? This thing is just a kind of a mixed feelings right now. Her intention might not be that bad, but the way this candle looks like, it's so scary. It's actually remind a lot of people of the past. I think she actually took this down. It actually remind like okay, you decided to make a Mandigo candle using someone of color, then you place this candle on this person's head with a light, while the candle wax was just in form of, I don't actually know what her intention was in all these creativities, but it's just something that anybody that sees this, especially someone of color, when you see this, it has this, like, it reminds you of the past. It takes you far, very sharp, far away. Like, it takes you far to the what really happened in the past. This is someone of color, which feels as if the person is being burnt, or the person was crying, or like, I don't even understand what's around the story behind all these acts. Like, I don't understand the story. Like, guys, please just leave me in the comment section of what you think, because I am trying to comprehend what this is all about. There are so many things you have to create your candle with. This is so brilliant. She's talented and all of that. But this, do you know that apparently in Africa there is like, I cannot even comprehend this right now because of the way it makes me feel. I cannot comprehend it. I don't even know what to say, because I don't want to say something that might, make some people so uncomfortable and all of that. But this art is something that is questionable, and I like, coupled with the fact that the person that actually made it, and also on the months that it was made, Why would something like this be scriptured on a month like this? And why make this type? There are so many images you can use. You can use your own image. You can use, but why using this image? Just remind a lot of people of how our ancestors was treated. It reminds a lot of people of lynching. It reminds a lot of people of so many things. It has so many mixed feelings, because a lot of people came for her on the comment section and she was like, oh my god, this, like the way she's trying to narrate it in a way that she's trying to like make it look as if she understands the feeling of people of color, and like I don't even understand how to go about this. It just makes me so uncomfortable. I saw this like about weeks back, but putting it up here, I decided not to, like, okay, I just want to just mind my business because this is just getting too much right now. But in a second thought, I saw it again. It popped up again on my For You. I was like, okay, let me just do what people are saying about this. I decided to go on the comment section. People were so uncomfortable with it. People were so uncomfortable with it, but her intention when she posted this, it was as if she's trying to narrate some kind of articles that has to do with, you know, they really understand the pains that, you know, people of color pass through, and she blowing a kiss, like, okay, the kisses will make, like, I cannot even comprehend this. This is actually so scary. It reminds me of the ancestors, what I heard, what I have read about the lynching and all of that, how just the way the last woman I stitched her video explained, this is how it made me feel. Like, is this actually what the ancestors passed through? Like, this is so, like, I'm speechless. Seriously, lovelies. But how could you draw something like this on a month like this? You posted it and you named it the Mandigo candle. What is Mandigo candle? What does Mandigo signifies? Please, if you know what Mandigo candle is, you can just leave it in the comment section, because I am very, very, very open for knowledge. They say that you will not know all, you can never know all. I am very open to learn more, because I really want to know the history. I want to know what the Mandigo candle is all about, the inventing, what it's all about, and why would they use someone of color, that looks as if this person is in pain, this person is in agony. Like, what is it all about? What's the story behind this Mandigo candle? I really want to know. Why I also want to make my own research, because I do not understand why this kind of candles should be made with like this, like the way it's looking right now. It's all so scary. It's just some kind of black person that is under duress and on agony and pains and all of suffering. Like, it tells a lot of things, and it takes someone back. Like, I feel that I feel that I'm seeing the suffering. Like, seriously, guys, just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think, because I really want to know. I want to learn. I am open for education. We are all here to learn, and like I said earlier on this channel, we do not support any form of bullying. We are here for informative purposes, educational purposes, a little bit of entertainment, because since they have chosen not to tell us or to teach us history, we need to teach ourselves. We need to, Google and know what really happened and how we can defend ourselves in case of tomorrow, because this one, they are trying to go colonize African countries. So everybody needs to wake up, open their eyes, and, be very vigilant. And I thank God for, internet. I thank God for TikTok, especially because most of all these things, oh my God. Guys, just leave me your thought in the comment section of what you think. And subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like this video. you know, turn notification bell on so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first person. I also want to tell you guys that I have a second, that's my second channel. You can also check that out. That's my backup channel. You know how we do it. Alright, lovelies, thank you, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload my next one. And if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel, we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here solely for educational and informative purposes, guys. Alright, please just share this video, leave your thought in the comment section, subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do that, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload my next one.